What is good with it, YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it, Real Talk Boxing. It is such a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people. Yet again, fight night tonight. Romero versus Davis. Rolly versus Tank. It's time to put up a shut up. There's been way more people than I expected to be behind Rolando, and I understand. I understand. He's a funny kid. He's grown on me for the longest. I myself am rooting for Rolly. Do I think he's going to win this fight? My prediction stays the same. No, I don't. I do think his awkwardness and his power will get Tank in a little bit of trouble tonight, but at the end of the day, skills pays the bills. But you just never know what can happen. What I do know, what I feel in my heart, is this will not be a 12-round fight. That there's too much youth, too much bravado, too much arrogance involved for this fight to go 12 rounds. Somebody's going to make a stupid mistake. I think both fighters will make a stupid mistake and either get dropped, rocked, or hurt, But at the end of the day, I think Tank's going to seal the deal. I think Tank's going to get out of the banging, brawling, non-technical fight that Rolly is going to try to lure him into. And he's going to start using his IQ, which is, I think, a lot higher than Rolly. But I don't see Rolly winning this fight. I think it'll be way more competitive in spots than people think. And like I said again, I think Tank's going to, face a little adversity during this fight, but ultimately he's going to pull it out. Rolly's style, man, after watching fights and highlights of him throughout the week last week, he reminds me of Prince Nassim Muhammad. His style does. I mean, the way he chambers those punches, he telegraphs those punches, and there's a lot of people saying that this dude is just a joke. This dude ain't no, all he does is admire his power. My man, Boxing After Dark, Nocturnal Thoughts, my man, salute, bow. I love his assessment of this fight. He watched other YouTubers and their assessments, and he brings it in and molds it and welds it together with his opinion, and it's spot on, honestly. He says when you see Rolly, you don't see him really working. When you see Tank and his trainer, you see him working. So that's going to play a difference. And the reason why Rolly isn't so technical is because he had a late start in boxing. I had no idea the kid started boxing as a teenager, 17 years old. But it shows. It makes sense. I didn't know that, but it makes sense now, watching him and how he moves. But there's a lot of people who got late start in boxing. You had Deontay Wilder, you had Paulo Malignaggi, you had what's my man's name? Sergio Martinez, I believe was his name. He got a late start in boxing. A lot of people got a late start in boxing, but I think that is going to be Rolly's demise tonight. I'm just really anxious and ready to see an exciting fight, which we're going to get. There's no way that this fight can be boring and not exciting. And like I said, there's too much youth and arrogance for this fight to go 12 rounds. Somebody's getting knocked out, and I do believe, or stopped, and I do believe it's going to be Rolly. But I'm pulling for him. I'm rooting for the underdog. I like the kid. He grew on me over the years, like I've stated before in past videos. And it's going to be an exciting fight. I do plan on doing a live stream tonight. But then again, this is a fight that I really want to pay attention to. So I may or may not. Just stay tuned and see. I will be going on the main event. I have no idea who's on the undercard. Don't really care. I just want to see the main event. And I will be going on, if I do a live stream, right at the start of the main event. So comment down below. Give me your last thoughts and predictions of who you think is going to win this fight. As always, respect all. Fear none. God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing. Your boy is up and I'm out of here. Boom!